Haas announced on Saturday morning that they would be terminating Nikita Mazepin's contract. Russian F1 driver Nikita Mazepin has released an angry statement after his contract with Haas was terminated. The American racing team announced on Saturday morning that they would no longer be continuing with Mazepin as planned for the 2022 season. And the 23-year-old took to social media in the wake of the decision to write, "Dear fans and followers, I am very disappointed to hear that my F1 contract has been terminated. While I understand the difficulties, the ruling from FIA plus my ongoing willingness to accept the conditions proposed in order to continue were completely ignored and no process was followed in this unilateral step. To those who have tried to understand, my eternal thanks. I have treasured my time in F1 and genuinely hope we can all be together again in better times. I will have more to say in the coming days." Mazepin's statement comes just shortly after Haas broke the news of his dismissal, along with the decision to ditch his father's company Uralkali in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Their statement read, "Haas F1 team has elected to terminate, with immediate effect, the title partnership of Uralkali, and the driver contract of Nikita Mazepin. As with the rest of the F1 community, the team is shocked and saddened by the invasion of Ukraine and wishes for a swift and peaceful end to the conflict." Mazepin endured a difficult debut season with Haas in 2020, finishing 21st overall following a series of disastrous races. Despite this, he had looked set to continue in 2022, with team chief Günther Steiner keeping faith in his man. But the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine meant he was left with little choice but to issue Mazepin with his P45. Speaking last week, Steiner admitted the decision was a difficult one. "It needs to be resolved," he said. "Not everything depends from us here. What is happening? There's governments involved, I have no power over them, and we also need to see how the situation develops in Ukraine." He also insisted Haas would be okay financially despite the lucrative deal with Uralkali collapsing. "It is a headache but it's not something which disturbs the team on the competition side." He added, "Financially, we are okay. It has no implication on the team, how we are running it, or how we plan the season. There are more ways to get the funding, so there is no issue with that one."